you made your changes with Cabrera today and then Assad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why Assad at this point?
Yeah, I think at this point, the decision we made was just to preserve every pitcher we could. And certainly, from Javi's, if I was in Javi's shoes, like that's not doesn't feel fair. But I think from a depth perspective, this was a way to preserve everybody and keep maximum depth and move forward from there.
Do you expect other roster moves over the next couple of days?
I don't think over the next couple of days, no.
Will you just plan then for Javi to kind of get him back into a rotation mode type schedule, or how do you see him being?
I think his next appearance will be a start, and then we'll go from there. Yeah.
You got your Sox series rotation set or no? Shota.
Yes, Shota. Help me out. John, Shota. Who's after Shota?
That's like a Shota, Gossman, Holmes.
There you go. That's it.
With Cabrera, you already stated that it's the usual comeback from being injured and pitch count and all that. But career-wise, can he get over the hump? Do you think of being looked at as a 5-inning pitcher? Because that's what he's been for his career.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Look, that's I think what's probably caused that is his walk rate in the past, which generally, caused you to face extra hitters, extra pitches. I think that has improved. I think now we have to kind of combine maybe the stuff and the strikeouts, get that back to the level that it's been at. So yeah, I absolutely think he can. Not going to happen today, but absolutely can. Yeah.
With the season he's had, how do you get him to trust his body after the injuries?
I mean, he's a healthy player. I mean, I think you don't activate somebody that's not healthy. And frankly, we're at go time here. So I think you got to go. We're at a stage, and we're with the people around the roster that it's go time, and I think Edward understands that. Yeah.
Pedro Ramirez completing the infield cycle.
Yeah, I mean, a couple things. One, we needed to get Michael a day off and wanted to get Michael a day off. Two, I think, really just kind of looking at this, post-trade deadline, kind of where we sit kind of everywhere around the field is like first base is a spot where, we're a little concerned about what's next. Should something happen to Michael. And we need to get somebody that's at a certain point of the season is comfortable playing there should a need arise. So we needed to get someone at first base. A couple of guys are not in the picture anymore, and we needed to have another first base option, and Pedro has kind of emerged as somebody who can be it.
Saw even Carson and Matt today.
Yeah, and I think Matt's obviously done a little bit of it, and I fully anticipate Matt to be back, but I think Pedro has shown enough to us, both in his work and the little bit of time over there and his aptitude for the game that he can be an option as well. But it's new. I don't want to tell you that this isn't new. This is new. This is new for him, and so we'll see how it goes.
Do you feel Pedro has shown you guys enough to make him feel like he's a starting player in the major leagues if you need him?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Would there be any consideration in the off season to send him to winter ball, or if he wanted to play winter ball and go into the outfield, add that to his resume?
Not. I think that's a good question for the last day of the season. Yeah. I mean, we put him in the outfield already, so we'll I think when you're in the role Pedro's in, I'm looking for ways to get Pedro on the field, and I think so. Everything is on the table from that perspective.
Peterson, bullpen option, or would you rather just rest him for whatever next start?
No, Peterson is a bullpen option. Yeah, I'm not. I think today maybe a little iffy, but he's definitely a bullpen option. Yeah, moving forward.
So he's being moved to the bullpen today.
He is a bullpen option for the time being. Yeah.